But, so this should be an easy win. All we have to do is kill Odin, and then we can kill off Kamoon, and we're good to go. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Do that. And Odin procced once. Okay, we're okay. He procced again. Procced 3 times. Guild Siege is stupid. I hate it. It's all violent procs. I can't win anything. I'm done. I'm done. Well, that was a bit overly dramatic. That was me a few months ago when I was still learning my way through Guild Siege. And since then, I've learned the value of losing. And so I thought it'd be a great idea to show you guys me losing a bunch. Now hold up, before you click off of this video, I'm also going to show you how I turned it around into a win. So there's a lot you can learn from losing, and if you learn from it properly, you can turn your loss into wins in the future. And it's a great thing for Guild Siege. Okay, so this is the end of Guild Siege on August 8th, 2023. We are actually not trying to win, we're actually trying to drop down so some of our newer members can get a little bit more experience in C1, C2. This might be doable depending on how fast this Verd is. The only damage they have is Verd, so if I can take Verd out, we should be good to go. So we're going to go with our faster speed lead. So we have Isabel. Now she's not skilled up at all, and she's a little bit slow, but we're going to go Isabel, and then we're going to go Lauren for the strips and revenges. And then we're going to pull out one of my favorite Siege offense units. Ooh, wait, do we have her available? No, we don't have her available. I was going to say Camilla would be awesome here, but she's not available. So we're going for the next best thing, which is Varus. Varus is 200 speed. I think we need to make Lauren faster. Lauren's only 190. So we need to make sure we speed up Lauren here. Let's see if we can regem this. So I've been waiting for a better speed gem for this rune. Otherwise, this is a good rune. It just needs better speed. But we don't have it. We don't have speed grinds. So Lauren is 206 with this. And then we bring in Varus. And let's see what the turn order is. So this is one thing you can do with your Guild Siege teams, is test them against a defense first. And I think, yeah. So we want to try to get rid of her. Nice strip, Lauren. Good lord. See how squishy she is. Yeah, Trinity's gone. Okay, so now we can stun her. Defense break her. No, we can't. No, there we go. Stun her. Defense break. Push her back. Stun her again. There we go. And now we should be able to kill. So we're going to kill here. Get another turn. Defense break. No. Defense break, attack power break. Kill. Alright, so it looks like the turn order is correct. It's all going to be about who's faster. So we're going to put in Isabel, my 206 speed Lauren, and then Varus. And we're going to see how this goes. Basically, we need to hopefully outspeed Verd, which we didn't. They're faster. Can we strip? Yes, strip and push back. She can kill. So we're just going to, although we stunned, now we could defense break for her. So yeah, now we can buff up. Boom. Bird's dead. Comes back, kill again. There we go. We can't do anything to Lauren, so let's stun her. And then we probably don't have enough to kill. So let's defense break. No. Push her back. And then push her back. There we go. Nice violent proc, Lauren. Stun her. There we go. And that's going to allow her to kill. No. Let's push her back. Push her back again. Now this should kill. Yeah. And then stun. And then capture opportunity. There we go. We're going to show you some replays from what happened yesterday at the beginning of Guild Siege, how I initially lost, and then I came back and won it. Okay, so we're going to watch this replay from yesterday. This is my first loss I'll show you. This defense had 7 or 8 wins against our guild. It was fast. And I brought in Luis, Panda, Tetra. Now, it's not a lot of damage, but it has a ton of cleanses, a ton of heals, and everybody has destroy, so it can slowly tear down the enemy team. And I thought this would be pretty good. I've used this against this defense before, and Luis almost bought it at the beginning there, but we got her healed up, and I thought we were in pretty good shape. And we usually go for Clara first because she's squishy. So we got a defense break on her. Everything was going pretty good. And then things happened. 1 violent proc, 2 violent procs, 3 violent procs. Tetra's gone. And this team is good, but once you lose Tetra, it's much harder to win with it. And so what can you do when the enemy team gets 3 violent procs in a row? There's not much. It was really frustrating.
Emotional, damn it!
Okay, so I brought in Fire Bayek, Ophelia, and Raccoon. I knew I needed cleanse. I knew I needed some healing. And I wanted Savannah to have elemental disadvantage to everybody, so that she wouldn't be able to do as much damage and she would glance more. And so we started working on the team, and then the plan was to work down Savannah a little bit so that her HP would be lower, and then Kamoon's shield would always go on Savannah. So then when I went after my first target of killing off Clara, Kamoon's shield would not be protecting Clara. She's squishier. So I was hoping that I could one-shot Clara once Fire Bayek had his 3rd skill available. So right now we're just working down Savannah to get that shield from Kamoon on there. And Raccoon's doing fine. And we did a silence so that Savannah, that's the nice thing about Fire Bayek, is that she can't do her big skill. And then I procced with Raccoon and used his skill to heal up Fire Bayek a little bit to keep him safer. And then we had a shield and immunity up, so we were good for a while. And we just kept working Savannah down a bit. So this was a longer battle. So these are the best monsters I had available for this. I did not have a Bale or someone else who does massive damage. So now I've started focusing on Clara, now that the shield is going on to Savannah. And my Fire Bayek is not fully skilled. If he had been, he would have had his skill 3 there, and then we wouldn't have to deal with this shield. So then it got scary here for a second because Savannah violent procced again, almost killed the Raccoon, But then I started healing back up. And I had some crit damage reduction on Raccoony, which saved him there. And then the shield from Ophelia is really good. And then we're out of danger. Now, for the rest of the battle, it's just a matter of time. So we're working on... So we're protecting Raccoony there. Here comes skill 3. Clara's dead. So now it's 3 on 2. And then continue to work on Savannah to keep her HP low, so that we could then start focusing on Kamoon, and his shield is going to keep popping up on Savannah. So here we blocked his healing, so because when he uses his skill 1, he heals up. That's another reason I brought in Fire Bayek. I wanted to block Kamoon's healing. It doesn't always stay on him. I was trying to strip that shield off just to see if I could kill off Savannah, but Bayek kept missing his strips. So went back after Kamoon. Savannah's not doing anything because she's elemental disadvantage. I've got shields, and I've got all these monsters are pretty tanky with good defense. So then we got Kamoon down some more, and he can't heal right now. Keep working Savannah down to make sure that shield doesn't go up on Kamoon. Now we're just waiting on Bayek's skill 3. There it is. Boom, dead Kamoon. Okay, here we are looking at a replay from one of our guildmates. This defense was giving us some trouble. Had several wins against several of our offenses. The Wind Monkey was proccing a lot. Josephine had her shields. Harmonia with her healing and immunity. And you can see here that Yukino brought in Wind Panda, Dark Paladin, and Ophelia. And Harmonia was sleeping the panda all the time. And then once Panda would get the immunity off of him, he would get slept again. And the panda was Yukino's main source of damage. And he just wasn't getting any turns. Or not getting enough turns. Kept trying to get rid of Josephine. But it was just too much. We're going to speed this up a little bit. And what ended up happening here was that Wind Monkey just started doing damage to Wind Panda, and Yukino didn't bring enough damage, and that eventually caused the loss of Wind Panda and the loss of the match. So I knew to counter this defense, I wanted to bring in Ignore defense, since Monkey and Josephine are usually both very tanky. So it's a pretty easy pick. Jameer, Lucian, Draco. I wasn't concerned about Harmonia. I knew I could kill her off if I got the other two out. So Jameer does the reset, so that way I get 2 rounds with Lucian. Even though they've got an HP lead, they can't absorb that much. So got rid of Monkey. And then Jameer gets rid of the other 2. And so that's how you try to adjust to what you're seeing in replays. So that's it from this episode of Guild Siege Glory. Just wanted to show you how we learn from losing. And just want to give a shout out to the HereGang. They work really hard every siege. And one of the things I absolutely love about HereGang, and I'd recommend for anyone doing Guild Siege, is have everyone get in the habit of sharing both their wins and their losses. You can learn so much from watching the losses from someone else on your team. And it'll allow you to think about, okay, what do I have in my monster box that can counteract what I'm seeing in this loss? It's just a really good strategy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. We're approaching in on that 500 subscriber mark, which has been a long-term goal. So thanks a lot, and we will see you in the next one.